Oh boy, what a day. What a day, what a day. Anybody coming in to join me on this beautiful Monday afternoon? We got to keep seeing our days as beautiful. We just have to. I'm not sure what happened the first time I tried to. Oh yes I am aware of what happened. Somebody was trying to call me. Uh, the insurance company's lawyer was ringing in. Is anybody going to join us? Oh, greetings. We got two people. I'm sitting here just having a conversation all by my lonesome. Welcome, beautiful people. Greetings, greetings, welcome. I would not begin to know how to pronounce your beautiful name. How would I pronounce it? Can you help me with it? I'm a Pocky. I'm a Pook. Good afternoon. So this is an Indian name. Thank you for being here. Thank you. We appreciate you. We're happy to have you. We're going to wait a few more minutes and let a few more people enter the room with us, and then we'll just start chatting. Thank you for being here once again. We are outside. We are coming to you from the lovely island of Grenada. Do you know the island of Grenada? How is your English? Greetings, beautiful people. When you come in, please feel free. Hi. Oh, y'all got these elaborate names. I can't even pronounce these names. Let me try this one. Elda Ba Box. Elda Babox. Greetings, blissful afternoon from the lovely island of Grenada. And the first one, I wouldn't even try to mess up your name. Thank you for the hearts. I see the love coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got 7 people. Can y'all introduce yourselves? Say hi. Thank you for the hearts. We see the love. Thank you. We got 8. Can we get a thumbs up as you come in, people, please? It don't cost anything. Just hit the like button and the thumb will go up. I appreciate that. I really do. I really, really do. My mother always said, thank you for the smiles. Elder Babox. You laughing because I can't pronounce that name. My mother always said when you enter a room, you should introduce yourself. You hot, baby. Don't come on here flirting today. Can you give me a thumbs up, please? Oh, I got lemon on my lips. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here eating a lemon, a raw lemon, and some nice herbal tea. Thank you for the compliment. I'm going to take that. At 61, I take all the compliments. Elaine, greetings, natural. Hey, Elaine. How you doing? Is it Haggins or Hagens? I hate pronouncing people's name wrong. Haggans. Haggins? Hagens? Hagans? You know, I done lived all over the country, so it could be pronounced all kinds of ways. You say vase, I say vase. You say potato, I say potato. I'm so happy to have finally caught you live, and I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so happy. It's the second one. Oh, which one did I say? Hagens? Wait a minute, what did I say? Haggins, Haggins. That's okay. We're gonna say Miss Elaine, welcome. And we so happy that you're here. We need your energy. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. When you guys come in, can you just hit the like button, please? That's the thumbs up. And just give a sister a little like. I see the hearts flowing. Thanks for the love. You know, we were supposed to have a special guest today because we're still in. I'm sorry, I'm sucking on my lemon, y'all, and my herbal tea. Mm. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Cheers. I hope everybody got their drink. I like everybody to be comfortable and feel at home and feel free and all that good stuff. So we were supposed to have a special guest today, a really, really beautiful sister that I've met since I've been on this island. Believe it or not, the ex-husband, today we're 7 months divorced. The ex-husband introduced her to me. She was, or she is, well, she was the best friend. Now y'all listening so you don't miss this. When I first met the ex-husband, he was already in a relationship with a sister for about 25 years, maybe. And this sister that I was supposed to have today was her best friend. Now she passed away. She passed away not too long ago. And one of the best things he could have ever given me was her. She's a wonderful sister. But anyway, I didn't really feel like doing an organized live today. I just wanted to come and hang out with you guys and drink some herbal tea, see how everybody is doing, and share some hope, get some good energy from y'all because I be needing it too. Elaine, first time I saw your channel, your frequency was so familiar to me. Sister to sister, continue being you, sis. You know what, Elaine? Thank you. Because I've been talking about energy all day. And every day last week, so what's the day? Monday. So every day last week, and I'm not exaggerating, somebody came to my booth from the YouTube channel, whether they just flew in from Canada, London, America. An elder lady came. She said, Natural. And I said, excuse me, ma'am, who are you? I never forget a beautiful face. Who are you? She said, I watch you on YouTube. I watch you. Little short lady. I'm telling you, little short elder lady. She brought so much good energy to my booth down at the market. So many people. A young guy came Friday also. And he said, hey, Natural, how you doing? And he touched my arm all gentle. And I said, good day, sir. Good day, young man. How are you? And he said, I watch your YouTube channel. And listen, I just want to thank y'all really for all the love and support. Sister Elaine, thank you for that because I'm big on energy. I live by it. And it's everything to me. I wish I knew how to operate off of that magic earlier in life, but that's okay. We get it when we get it. But I knew I always had something special when it came to connecting with people. I just didn't know how to word it. But I knew energy. I didn't know how to word it, didn't know what to call it. But I used to always say, and I still say this today, I used to say, the Creator has blessed me with something really special. This is what I used to say. I can be in somebody's presence. This right here is being in somebody's presence. If you think I can't feel you through this live YouTube, you're sadly mistaken. Energy is big. And I used to say the Creator has blessed me with this special thing where I can be in the presence of somebody for 5 minutes and know from that point if I should ever be around them ever again. Yes, you better tell. I can 5 minutes. I'm telling you, I can know if I should ever be in your presence ever again or if I should walk away and never look back. Yes, a golden one is here. I love the sound of it. So thank you, Sister Elaine. A golden one, welcome. We're talking about energy right now, and we just thanking each other, for the love that we've been sharing. Y'all been really throwing some love my way. I'm telling you. And I'm here today. We don't have the sister that we were supposed to have because I didn't really feel like doing nothing organized. You know how sometimes you just want to move the way you want to move and then organize. I got to pull out my laptop because I use StreamYard. I just wanted to do a live on the phone, sit here on my veranda, drink some herbal tea, suck on a lemon, and talk about whatever we need to talk about for the time that we're together. So I appreciate all you guys. I can't wait to share with y'all what happens after tomorrow. And if you've been following me, you know this year's been really rough. In another country as a brown woman. That's the topic. Isn't that the topic? Yeah, I don't forgot what the topic was. The topic was, I think I wrote it down. I got my notes in front of me. Living abroad as a brown woman. As beautiful as it's been. As beautiful as it's been. Everywhere we go in life, gonna have good and bad. I had one teacher. I've had some amazing teachers. She said, good and bad comes in every package natural. She said, you're not all good and you're not all bad, but you got to get with it when it's you. If it fits you, you got to get with it, Oh, these bugs ain't going to start it today. I'm trying to sit out here and mind my business. Drink tea and mind my business. So listen, good day, sister. And yes, a golden one. So, wait a minute, this herbal tea, the smell of it alone smells like medicine. I'm sure I'm healing, for sure. And it's going to show. You know why it's going to show? This is something I really got to start digging in because, y'all specialize in sea moss, moringa, and soursop leaf. And by the way, if I forget, y'all can actually, I've made it real easy for y'all because every time we do a live, somebody always say, oh, I need to get some of your sea moss. I need to get some of your soursop leaf. I need to get some of your moringa. Well, guess what? All you got to do now is go to the YouTube channel and right up top where it say NaturalsTribe, right down below in the about section, you'll see my Etsy link. All you got to do is click on the link. Maybe I'll put the link in the live. You only have to do that. Click on the link and it take you right to my Etsy shop. I'm still setting up the Etsy shop, but last night I went inside and I made sure that y'all can order your sea moss by the pounds, your moringa, $20 bags and up, and your soursop, $30. Y'all can order. Ordering made simple. I did that for y'all. Y'all don't even have to say it no more. You can just hit that link. And next, I'll be uploading like my earring line because I have over 50 pair of earrings to choose from. And I ship out daily, but trying to upload them all so y'all can see them. They are amazingly beautiful. I'm telling you, what you got in that cup? Oh, yeah, let me finish telling you about the cup because y'all know I'll be all over the place. Oh, that's a cute car. I think that's going to be my next vehicle, that little box thing. Okay, we got ginger root, raw ginger root. Now, if y'all ever been outside the country and tried their ginger root opposed to what you get in America, America's ginger root can't touch the ginger root in the Caribbean. It's like fire. Like, I got a little piece in here. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. I thought I had a little piece in here. I thought I put a little piece of ginger root. Maybe I left it in the pot. I must have been looking at it. If you bite a piece off of the ginger root, it's like fire. But I'm talking about it's so good for you. Remove all the gases, everything. Even your gas smell nice. You know how you pass gas that thing. This is what herbs do for the body, right? So we got ginger root. We got soursop leaf. We got 1 or 2 leaves of bay leaf. And then somebody bought me some, this little thyme. Look, wait a minute. Okay, this is my plant. This is big time over here. big time, and I might as well drop it right in here. But it has a smell. It smells like medicine, like the best medicine. It smells like your body gonna heal when you inhaling it. Big time. Well, I got some little time in here. Little time comes like the moringa tree. If you ever see somebody say bonjour, oh, somebody's on here speaking French. Hey, achili nabi, achili nabi. Tell me if I pronounced it right, because I'm really a stickler on pronouncing names right. Greet and Elaine say Spanish time. Come on, help me. Thank you. I call it less. Spanish time is little like a moringa leaf. There you go. Thank you so much, Queen. Yeah, so I got Spanish thyme, soursop leaf, ginger root, which is fire, and a little bit of moringa. Y'all, the smell off of it. I've been drinking off of it for 3 days. Let me tell you all what it's good for. It's really good. Oh, and clove. That's what that loud smell is. The clove and the thyme and the ginger, all of it. So if you need to reverse anything, reverse pre-diabetes. You know how the doctor might mention the word pre-diabetic. He might say, well, if your number gets here, you're going to be considered a pre-diabetic. No, you're not there yet, but if you don't do something this time next year. So all they got to do is say some crap like that to me, and I'm on it. And I think one doctor had said it. And then when I went back, I had lost like 20 pounds. He said, you're 20 pounds later. You was just here. It wasn't even a year, because I come June, July, and August, so it'll be like 9-10 months when I come. Well, let me tell y'all, so that's everything in here. Where are we watching you from? Hey, Kelly. Greetings, Kelly. We didn't even see you sneak in. Welcome to our live. We're from that lovely island of Grenada. I was born and raised in the States in lovely Wilmington, Delaware. And last month, we've been here 9 years. We are a dual citizen. Welcome to our live. We came 9 years ago, February. And I'm telling you, it's been a journey. Yes, we do lives every Monday at 4. Please, thank you. Please hit the thumbs up if you would, please. That's just the like button. Sharing some love with us don't cost anything, and we're so glad you're here, Kelly. Elaine, please help Natural and hit the like button. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Elaine. Elaine is what do you call the people that we get? Hey, I'm just enjoying y'all. It's the person that does that with Elaine's doing. It's a name for that. Hey, Sanaa. Oops, Grenada, not Barbados. Did I say Barbados? What, Sanaa, what you talking about? What you mean, oops, Grenada, not Barbados? Sanaa, please share with me what you're talking about. Everybody welcome Sanaa. She is an awesome YouTuber who helped me along the way. She's been one of my teachers. And when I say one of my teachers, one of the people that I actually watch on YouTube, because when you're trying to be successful at something, a moderator, that's right, Elaine, that's right. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn the moderator button on you, so you're going to really be one next. So every time you show up, you're going to be one. Let me write your name down. I like that. I like how you did that. You came right in and handled your business. I like that. Elaine Hagens, she going to tell me Haggins. She said the second one. I can't even remember the first one I said, girl. Wait a minute, Elaine. Let me write Elaine. Next time you come back, honey, you're going to be a moderator. Elaine, Hagg. I like when people handle their business. I like business people. I went to an entrepreneur set. Can you share Grenada citizenship and residency? I'm going to hurt her. Wait a minute, because she asked me that already. I'm getting ready to get her. Hold up. I'm writing down Elaine's name. Calm down. Moderator. Moderator. Okay. I don't want to forget it. Okay. Moderator. We got one. Now, wait a minute, Sanaa, go back first. Tell me, what was you talking about when you said, oops, Grenada, not Barbados? And then you said, Thank you. Oh, you said, can you share Grenada citizenship and residency? There, one. Oh, I typed Barbados accidentally earlier. Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. So I have a video, so we won't make our live about that because our live is just about what is it, being brown, living foreign today. But did you watch my video? Because it tells you how I became a citizenship, and that's the only experience I share. Residency, I know nothing about it because I'm a citizen. I came here and lived, and I think 4 years, and I became a citizen. But I'm a citizen through marriage. I am newly divorced. I'm 7 months divorced today, and it does not change my citizenship status. However, I'm gonna tell you real quick, there are many ways to become a citizen. You already married, so you surely wouldn't come here and do that. So, citizenship by investment is one way. A lot of people are jumping on that. You come here, you start a little business or a big business, and you buy your way in. You kind of buy in your passport, so to speak. That's one way. That's a lot of money, though. If you got a lot of money, then that might be the thing for you. I didn't have a lot of money. I had a lot of love to share, but hey, my love wasn't appreciated either, so I had to divorce out of it because my love is pertinent, is vitally important, and I got a whole lot of it to share. But all you got to do is show me one time. You don't have to black my eye 2 or 3 times. Show me one time you don't appreciate my love. So that's how I became a citizen, through marriage, and really that's the easiest way. Those other ways can be very, very difficult. Residency would be another way because I think you get a year at a time, and at the end of every year you got to go check in with them, so to speak, maybe pay a small fee. But that's a good way too. And with residency, you got to come and stay for a while. You got to come, stay. You get 90 days up front. 90 days up front on your passport. Once you get off the plane, you're here 90 days free. But after 90 days, you got to go check in with immigration. And when you go up to the office, you tell them, I would love to extend because I'm not ready to leave. At least that's what I did. And I kept doing that for about a year. And wait a minute, like my earring is crooked. I did that for about a year. And every 90 days, I had the same immigration officer. And he kept saying, well, you don't have a boyfriend. You don't have something. I guess he was trying to get me to tell the untruth. And I said, sir, I'm not a liar. I ain't never been a good liar. This is who I am. He said, no, I ain't got no boyfriend. No, I ain't got no family. And he was saying, well, I'm going to extend you for 30 days, but you're going to have to. Some people come after the 90 days, go next door to St. Vincent for one day, stay in a little guest house, and then come back. And then you got 90 more days. But who wants to keep doing that? So I was able to hem and haul for about a year. And I know what happened. Somebody discovered I am who I am and had some skills that they needed. And they asked me to create an English literacy program. And I said, yes, I'll do it. Because I know that'll help me stay. And that English literacy program was something that the prime minister at the time, it was like a program that he really loved. That was his baby. So anybody coming and do something around that, of course, give them what they want. So to speak, is really all who you know. So they had me on TV interviews, radio interviews, and somebody dropped the ball, and everybody was seeing me. Now everybody's seeing me because I'm the only one on the island that speaks like this. This is called a white man's language here. Okay. So to hear me on the radio, now everybody think they know who I am. They know me, so to speak. Hey, Natural. Like, how you know me? Your voice, we know you. I'm like, oh, wow, for real? When you gonna start your program? When you gonna start your program? I know you, sis. I know that's right. When you gonna start your program? My mother's ready to enroll because it was an English literacy program for adults. And I was so ready because I was a school teacher when I lived in Antigua and Barbuda, when I lived in South Africa, when I lived in Rwanda. I loved teaching people how to read, write, anything to do with knowledge. I love. And so they dropped the ball and moving all slow like they do. The reasons I moved here was so I wouldn't have to walk fast no more, talk fast no more. I just wanted to move and drag along and go sit under the palm trees and all that good stuff. So nothing happened, nothing happened. Now we're up to about 9 months, and I went back to him. He said, well, how'd the program go? I said, well, I'm still waiting for him to call me. He gave me another 3 months, and I made it to a year. But I said, I ain't going back to that, man. One more time, making up nothing. I'm going to leave. And I left and went to Rwanda, East Africa. They needed school teachers in a village. I was ready. And I've always wanted to go in any part of Africa. So after South Africa is when I came here. And then they kept bugging me. So I stayed a year. And then I said, let me go back to Rwanda. And then when I came back, I seen the ex-husband who was very supportive of my business while I was here. That's how we met. He said, don't we got some unfinished business? And I was like, what unfinished business? I didn't really know what he was talking about. He put his number in my hand and we never separated. We got married and now we're divorced. So, he said, I want you to be comfortable while you're on island. He said, let's get married. And I said, you sure? I ain't got no money now because, a lot of them be looking to be taken care of and kept, and I ain't keeping no man. Is that rain? Oh, wait a minute. My moringa. Hold on, y'all. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Moringa cannot get wet again. It's almost dry. You know how many people waiting to have their moringa delivered? So, anyway, thank you guys. Wait a minute. Where was I? Mm. 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 That's a cup of medicine, y'all. I got. That's a cup of medicine. That thing healing. So I got my moringa. Thank you. Okay, so what was I saying? Anyway, beautiful people. I was just running my fingers through the moringa. So, so I'm married. I'm married. I'm a citizen through marriage. And divorce don't change nothing. I'm just a divorced citizen. And no more, sister. No more. And I really married for love. But it really ended ugly. My marriage ended ugly. He's so angry with me. He won't even speak. Listen, I tried to I went through my stuff the other day, y'all, and I ran across his birth certificate, his original. Now, we in the Caribbean, it's difficult to get any kind of document. I just told you how slow and laid back everybody is. And especially for somebody like my ex-husband who really isn't a business person. He don't move too good up in them business offices or none of that. He's a Rasta man. He lived close to the earth and that's it, right? So I found his birth certificate. I'm talking the original one with the stamp on it. Over here, you got to have stamps on it. Stamps like from the post office, stamp. That one you want to have. So I put it in an envelope. I was going to ask the police to assist me and take it to him because he's really angry with me. He don't speak with me. I don't know if we'll ever speak again. Well, I won't say that because it's been times in my life relationships ended ugly. I didn't think we would ever speak. And it might have been 13 years later, but I don't know if we got 13 years. Come on. We're not kids here. So I thought I would give it to security, the security guy down at where my booth is. And y'all, we got 19 people here. Thank you. Can y'all introduce yourself, say hi, and hit the thumbs up button? We got 5 thumbs up. Please hit the like button. That's all. All I'm asking. We got 16 people in here. Can we play? I wish we had 116. Can we get 116? So wait a minute. He's angry. He's very, very bitter. I thought I could, as the security guy, security officer, please take this to my ex-husband. Just tell him your ex-wife found your birth certificate. But I don't think the security guy said to him, it's your birth certificate. I think he just said, here it is from your ex-wife. And he said, nope, I don't want it. Now. So the security brought it back to me. And I was like, he didn't take it? He said, no. And I had birth certificate written on the front just in case security guy didn't say the words. Because my ex-husband, you got to say the words to him. He's a little frazzled. So I threw it away. Because I know, I'm going to tell you who he is, right? Who I know he is. He probably thought I was trying to get back with him. Or was a love letter in there, or please forgive me. Man, this is your birth certificate. Ain't nobody think about that. I'm so happy to be divorced and free. I'm serious about that one. That marriage wasn't going nowhere. So I don't know what that was. But I'm good. And it's a shame because I did marry for love. I married for longevity. I married for eternal life. And it didn't go that way. And I hate when relationships end bitter like that. I do. I just don't like it, y'all. I don't like it. So, Sister Sanav, that is what it's been like over the last year. And that's how I became a citizen. And I'm glad I became one that way because, like I said, it is the easiest way. No, you can just come. Are you considering living abroad? Would you live? Would you come and live on island? I've had so many people who have found my channel and have moved here. At least a handful have came, found me on my channel, and said, I'm moving there. And they are here. One not too long ago. He'll probably pop in. Thank you for sharing the process. Yes, I appreciate you. Now back to your good tea. I'm telling y'all, this is medicine. So now I appreciate you too. Thank you for the interview that you gave me and the sisters. You said I would leave today. Oh my gosh, let's talk about that. Because that's really the topic. The topic is living abroad. I'm looking down at my notes, y'all, as a brown woman. And the top one was the rat race was killing me. We're talking about reasons why I live. I've been living international for 18 years now. I left there and went to Antigua and Barbuda. That was 2006. It's 2025. I became a grade 6 school teacher. Never seen it coming. See, so now these are the things, and everybody here, these are the things that we got to start stepping out on faith and taking risks. I'm going to ask you a question. So now I'm going to give it back at you. You said you would leave today with all them big red exclamation points. What's stopping you? Because Trump, go ahead. What's stopping you? Tell us in the chat. If you see me, don't act like you don't know me. Ah! I would never. Guess what? I'll pull up at the airport. That's who Natural is. Guess what? I got one coming. She's like, she belongs to me now. She's one of my number one CMOS customers. She lives in North Carolina. She's my niece now. She calls me auntie, and it's real. She don't just call me auntie. She's really my niece. Started out a customer, started out business, but she's really my niece. And my niece is the one that introduced her to me. And I'm telling you, my niece, my blood niece, and I'm telling you, the two of them together, I don't treat them no different. They my nieces. Well, guess what? She'll be here Friday. And guess what? It's her third or fourth time. She came, she bought her husband. Then she came, she bought her daughter. Then she came, now she's coming and she's bringing her son. It's her third time. The last time she came, I didn't even see her. I really believe my heart of hearts, and I don't know, I could be wrong. My heart of hearts, she's coming to find somewhere to live this time. I done introduced her to my real estate agent who helped me find my tiny, lovely house. I think she's coming to live. At least start to set the motion. People getting the hell out of America. And other places too. I could say UK, I could say Canada, because see, the beautiful thing about living international, you get to meet all kinds of people, especially in the tourism industry I'm in. So I get to deal with anybody that comes on a cruise ship, a plane, or whatever. I'm probably one of the first line people they're going to see, because nobody's coming to the island, and not part of it be to come down to the African marketplace where all this beautiful handcraft, people making calabash cups, people designing earrings by hand right in front of them, wrapping healing crystals. That's what they want. Every island or country I ever went to, I'd be like, I don't want to go to no mall. Take me to the marketplace. I want to see people handcrafting. That's who I am. Well, guess what? Hey, here she is, y'all. Here she is. Here's one of our moderators. She's here. Your next one's going to be Elaine. She's going to be your friend. Yes, yes, yes. Greetings, Queen Mother. I was on early. It cut off. I looked back a few times, didn't see it. And now I miss another of it, and I'm sad. Don't be sad, Queen. Let me tell you what happened. I'm gonna come back to you, Sanab. Don't go nowhere. My lawyer, well, not my lawyer, was clicking in. It was the other side's lawyer kicking in. I can't really discuss that information. We'll talk about that after tomorrow. Yes, we will. But welcome. We're happy you're here. And Sanav said, yeah, Sanav, I'll pick you up at the airport. So my niece will be here Friday. She's coming, and that's what I believe. And she's heavily into herbs. She's a vegan chef by trade. She got so many skills that the island could use. Yes, because that's what it's about. It's not about coming to look for a job ever when you live in countries like these, Africa, Caribbean. It's about coming and creating your own way of sustaining yourself, bartering your skills. That's how I got to go to 2 different parts of Africa. They said, we need teachers. For real. And I said, okay. They said, okay, this is what we'll do. We'll pay your rent for your house if you teach us English. I said, okay, here's the deal, because I ain't crazy about English, because they done stole our language. So here's the deal. I will gracefully teach you English, but I will not leave there without you teaching me Zulu. We got to get an even trade, y'all. So now I can say, Sawubona, unjani sisi, igamalami ginku, no kanya, wakwakumalo. What did I say, y'all? That's that Shaka Zulu tongue. You know they speak with clicks. The C, the X, and the Q. I had a young man in my classroom. His name was Olani. That's X, X-O-L-A-N-I. Olani, come. Sometimes my tongue would get all tied up and they would laugh at me. I said, y'all don't laugh at me. I'm getting my language back that they stole from me. So now, but living in Rwanda, the Kinyarwanda language, ooh, that thing was rough trying to learn Kinyarwanda, because their first language is Kinyarwanda, the second language is French, and then I'm over there trying to teach English. They had 2 languages before that. They couldn't. I said, do y'all understand anything I'm saying? They was looking at me. Everybody was looking at each other. Yes, wait a minute. Let me go back. So now I've said I gotta get my coinages. I gotta get my coinages together. I thought I had more time. I'm gonna hop in on your niece's backpack, sister. Okay, this is what I'm gonna tell people. Now, when I first left for Antigua and Barbuda back in 2016, I sold my house. I had bought a house through a first-time home buyer program, lived in it about 5 years. And so people's going, think you selling your house? You're resigning from your good job. I was a program coordinator for group homes. All I had to do was make sure staff show up. I was already paid. Brand new truck off the lot, a Ford Explorer, about 20. Gave it back to the bank and everything. They said, you're going to give your car back, resign from your good job, and sell your 4-bedroom beautiful house. Yes, I am. Because what I was realizing, okay, so I got to walk with a couple of dollars. It was a good time to sell a house, so I got to walk. But when I moved here to Grenada, because remember when I left there, I went to Antigua, built a house, and had the wrong husband again. I got 2 marriages, y'all, that didn't work. Don't ever go somewhere and build on somebody else's land. Remember, Natural told you that. I don't care how sweet it is. Natural shared that with you. So all I'm saying, I don't regret none of it, because our experiences make us who we are. And I got some good lessons to never ever do again. They be wondering why natural don't play. What? I done learned so much. It was something on Facebook, and it said, I can tell now that shit ain't gonna work out just by the conversation. You know how when you younger, you go all in to the relationship, go through it, see all these red flags, but you keep ignoring them because you think, well, maybe I can fix, or maybe he can fix, or maybe he'll change. Well, God gave me a chance, he'll give another. No, leave them red flags alone. Oh my gosh, y'all. The conversation today, I'll be like, brother, I had a conversation last week, and I mean, he was trying hard. We talked 1 week. He ain't heard from me no more. Honey, after you get to a certain age, listen. Hey, Ralph, peace and love. Have a great week, beautiful queen lady. Thank you. I wonder if this is the Ralph that I know from America, or is this just a Ralph blessing me a beautiful day? Ralph, pretty eyes, thick and beautiful. Oh, my. Y'all know I love compliments. Thank you, Ralph. We appreciate you. Cheers. Thanks for coming to our live. Could you please hit the like button as you come in, please? Thank you very much. Just the thumbs up. Thank you. It will help us in our growth. So, wait a minute. What was we talking about? Ralph distracted me. Ralph distracted me. Damali said, is this the niece that was on the live last week? No, Damali. That was Shay. That's my sister's daughter. This is another one. Shay lives in Delaware, where I was born. And the niece that's coming is coming from North Carolina. Yes. So no. And Ralph said, peace. Elaine said, your spirit wanted out of Babylon. Thank you. Babylon system. And guess what? So y'all know I'm a dual citizen. So that makes me a dual citizen, right? So when I come home, when I come to America, I usually come for June, July, and August. That's all I can come. First of all, I don't have any more winter clothes. And I make all my clothes. I'm not interested in putting sleeves on anything. I'm just not. So I was coming this June, July, and August, which I think I still will. And guess what? Trump done took my Medicaid. Wait a minute. I had Medicaid for years. I would come get my eyes checked, because y'all know I wear glasses. I come get my teeth checked. I ain't had no cavities or nothing in the last 3 years because of all the herbs on the island. That's what we was talking about earlier. Why I done dug so deep into this, I ain't gonna be missing no days. Like I used to miss a couple days with my sea moss, all the things that heal me naturally. Because when you live in countries like this, you know medical is poor. Now, it just is. The place is beautiful. The Caribbean is stunning. You get to soak in the ocean all day, lay under the palm trees and get two master degrees like I did. Yes. So I went inside. I said, let me make my appointments now before I book my flight. And I went inside to see my Medicaid, because it was telling me, oh, they sent me an email and said, you got a notice. That shit said case closed. I said, you know what, Trump? I ain't tripping with you. I'm good. So what I'm going to do, everything that I know I would need as a woman, as a human being, comes from the earth. Because all they're going to do is look at you anyway, write you a script. They don't care what it is, and tell you to go get it filled and take their man-made medication that's going to cause you problems anyway. So I'm drinking more of this, and everything in this cup covers blood pressure, diabetes control, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Blood pressure, cholesterol, any kind of pain, because the ginger root's for chronic pain. And the moringa got 96 healing properties. I'm talking urinary tract infections, anything that could plague the body. Everything in this cup got me covered. Just do it every day. Take my sea moss every day because I missed about a week of sea moss. I don't normally do that. I don't even allow when my customers call me up. I don't do that. I just got distracted. I've been dealing with lawyers and all this stuff and police and all this stuff all year, and it's about to be over. And got distracted. I had a one-track mind, $36,000 lawsuit. I couldn't think about nothing else. I was missing my sea moss and everything, but you can't miss this stuff. So, yeah. So, wait a minute. Let me go back. Okay. Elaine said, you was discussing how you sold your home and your car. Yeah, I did all that. So, what I was saying is I got to walk with money when I went to live in Antigua, and that made the cushion a little cushionier. Because when I go to these countries, I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody in Antigua. I knew the ex-husband, the first husband. I had two husbands. I knew the first husband when he was in America before he got deported. He was in America like 30-something years. Got deported. And I was with somebody else. He was with somebody else. But we was always friends. And we ended up talking. Matter of fact, I had just lost the baby. And he was getting deported. And he ended up calling me. It's like, how you doing, Natural? I was like, Herbal? I was like, oh my gosh, I just lost the baby. He said, what? Because we didn't think I could get pregnant when I was with him. I was like, damn. All them, that's like one of the longest relationships I had. He said, they deported me. I'm like, what the hell? And we talked about it. I said, you know what, Purple? You've been in my life all these years. I done talked to Aunt Cora on the phone for about 15, 20 years. I'm coming to meet you and Aunt Cora. Aunt Cora was the one that raised them. I said, ask Aunt Cora, can I stay with y'all? Because I am not a tourist. I'm not going to no hotel. Aunt Cora said, yes. And I went over there and stayed 11 days. And I promise you this. When I stepped off the plane, feet landed. I had never heard of Antigua prior to him. I even said to him, first husband, I said, why did you used to let people call you Jamaican Purple? He said, because Natural, nobody had never heard of Antigua. I said, you're right, because I had never heard of it. I mean, I know it now, but back then, oh my gosh. So anyway, I knew I was going to live there. And I came home and I instantly started looking for realtors, and it was a good time to sell a house. I had bought that house for $64,900. I sold that house for $150 straight. That was a good time to sell. So that made it easy to walk, is what I'm saying. But when I moved here, I came here from South Africa. Then I left and I stayed here a year. I lived here twice and then left, went to Rwanda to teach some more English because I didn't know what I was going to do around immigration. Kept asking me all this stuff that I just explained for Sanal. And when I came back, the ex-husband now said, I want you to be comfortable on island. Let's get married. And I was like, are you sure? Because I ain't got no money. Because, sometimes foreigners hear you speak like this and they automatically assume you got money and they be looking to be kept. And I ain't keeping no man. I ain't paying for the... No. I ain't buying no... I'm not buying... I ain't doing it. I ain't. I'll help you sell it. I ain't buying none. And that's the truth about who Natural is. So anyway, when I came here, I had a whole lot of money. I was always working and creating, holding workshops. I began to teach skills that lead to entrepreneurship, the art of making. They start teaching people how to wire wrap and all that stuff. So I was always blessed to take care of myself. I had enough money maybe to pay my rent up for about 4 months. And I said, I'm doing it. I hope you hear this, Sanab. I hope you still here. I said, I am doing it. So I came here and I paid my rent up for 4 months. I ain't know nobody. Now, I had did some work on the computer. One thing about that computer, it'll take you straight to these countries. That thing brought me inside here. By the time I got here, I knew the #1 bus would take me from here to the Ministry of Education, where I was going to get me an interview because I was coming from South Africa teaching. So I thought in my mind, wait a minute, I'm putting my pants down so these little gnats, we call them no-see-ums, won't try to eat my skin up. Okay. So I knew the #1 bus would take you all the way to the Ministry of Education. And I actually got the interview. I didn't get the job, but it was a nice interview. Like me and the man that interviewed me, Elvis Moraine, we're still friends. I seen him in the supermarket. He said, "You still here?" Yeah, I'm still here. And I thought I was supposed to teach in that sense in the classroom. And these classrooms here, this concrete wall is so hot because I taught in Antigua and South Africa. So that's not really the teaching I needed for me and my spirit. The teaching I do today, the art of earring making, the art of wire wrapping, the art of placing healing crystals, the art of bag making. That's the best teaching for me. See, this is why I hope Sanab is here because she asked the question. This is why we have to take risk and step out on faith. Stop saying I got to get my coins together. You got enough money to pay rent for 4 months. You put it down. Then you free. Start moving around. Start catching the bus. I said, I'm going to go down to the marketplace because I need a space to be creating and designing. I don't want to be at home. I was home for a while. Creating, set up a space, and then where I'm going to sell my stuff. I don't know these people. Then I felt intimidated because I said, wait a minute. Island people are crafty. They over here working with calabash, coconut shell, all kinds of shit. I can't go. Guess what? They love my craft. This is people ask me all the time, Natural, who supports you most? The locals or the tourists that come in? Both of them, baby. Both of them. They love my work like I love theirs. Don't be putting yourself down and thinking you ain't got enough coins and you can't fit in it. Every country I've lived in, y'all, I fit in. Guess where I never really fit in at? America. And that's my truth. I never felt America was my home or I was so comfortable I could live like I live here and be free. Look, the title of this YouTube today is Living Abroad as a Brown Woman, right? The first one was the rat race was killing me. And that's what we've been talking about. The second one was so I can be free. And even when they get on my nerves here, like that last nerve, and I weigh out my options, I go somewhere and sit my ass down and start drying my moringa and drying my sea moss and stuff because I would have to be forced to go back to America. I never liked the color of the flag. I never liked red, white, and blue. I didn't know how to put it into words as a child. Guess what my mother used to say before she died when I was growing up? She used to say, if I ever get some money, I'm going to send you to one of them damn countries. A mother knows her child better than anybody in this world. She knew it was going to be Africa or the Caribbean for me. I didn't know how I was going to get here. I went to visit her grave and I said, Mom, I know you thought you was going to have to send me. Well, guess what? I live in one of those damn countries. Let me see. Let me get some of y'all's questions. Elaine said, oh, wow. Carol, hey, Carol. How you doing? Welcome, sister. Hello, everyone, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Yes. Let's see. Elaine said, yes, some dual citizens will travel back to the U.S. for yearly appointments. I've been doing it for 9 years. Elaine, June, July, and August, because I don't have winter clothes no more. I don't even care for them. And so June, July, and August, and I'm ready to book my flight. I'm telling you. And I was checking out my Medicaid. That shit said case closed. So I'm going to look up me some health insurance things and come because I like to get my teeth done. Clean and I like to get my eyes checked. Because I was feeling like a little film coming over this eye. Like right now I don't see it. But for the last couple of weeks, I don't know what that is. And my eyes, I just got them checked last week. I came back with 4 pair of new glasses. They said, your eyes have not changed at all. And they looked way back into the back. And I don't know if a cataract can develop like that. I think cataracts develop over time. They would have seen something like that. I went and got some eye drops. So I don't know. But I like to get my check. I ain't the one to ignore my body. I said, Trump. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to wait till I come back. And I'm going to go down and see if I can. Look, can I have my Medicaid, please? Or is it just really closed? Trump said it's over. If it's over, it's cool. Because I don't need that kind of stuff. I don't need that. I'm good. Okay. Yep, but that's what I do. I even went back for my knee replacement too, Elaine. Yes, pharmaceuticals is a racket. It is a racket. It surely is a racket. And I got to remember that. Your tribe, a golden one. I know that's right. I love my tribe. I really love y'all. And oh, a guy came down today. Oh, he gonna kill me. I can't remember his name. KJ. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry if you're watching this, King. He's from the UK, and he said, I found you. He said, I've been watching you. Rather handsome guy, too. He said, he's here for one more week. And I humbly apologize because your name is slipping my mind. When I hang up from this live, I'm going to remember your name. But he found me. He bought some sea moss. And we just talked about, we were talking about the mudslide. I don't know if y'all seen one, almost died in a mudslide. Oh, my gosh. He said, Natural, I think that's one of the most authentic videos I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, wow. I looked back at it today. It got about 5,000 views on it. But it was real. Like I thought my life was over. Thank y'all for all this love. Hey, Risa is here. Hey, Risa. She is one of my sisters from Florida. Florida was just before South Africa. Matter of fact, I was waiting to go to South Africa from Florida. Hey, sister, I love you. Sanav, I'm taking notes. Hey, that's beautiful then because I done took a many notes from you. Listening with all my ears. I love you, Sanav. Yo, check out her YouTube. And by the way, this is something I always say because we're getting close to our hour. What's about an hour? Sanav. Wait a minute. Listening with all my ears. It was something I was going to say. Oh, gosh, it'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. So we don't know who Zafar is. He's saying blah, blah, blah. And then he said dumb. Okay, he must be what you call a troll. And if he's not, we're going to let him stay. Because I have not had to block anybody ever. We had two people similar to this Zafar Erdem. Welcome, Zafar. We don't have any idea what you're talking about because ain't nothing dumb going on here. But I'm going to let you stay. But if you want to stay, you really need to be nice because we don't really tolerate nonsense. Thank you for the hearts. I see all the love. Keep sending them. Keep sending. Thank you. Thank you, Damali, for thank you. Damali is doing a good job. Thank you so much. We got some people. I don't know if they what do you call them? Trolls? I didn't even know what a troll was. I had to look it up. Good afternoon, Auntie. You fit in my heart, Auntie. Well, thank you. Nobody. Who is that? Their name is Nobody. Good afternoon, Auntie. Hey, I love you. Look, here on the island, in Caribbean islands, Auntie is Tanty. Hey, Tanty. Tanty is Auntie. And I love it. I love it. Well, hey, we welcome you here. You fit in my heart. Oh, that's special. So now, how much should I budget for rent? Oh, that's a great question. Great question. And let me harp on that for 1 minute. From my very first apartment when I came, all of my places have been beautiful except for two. I must have had about, well, I've been here 9 years. I know I had about 6 places. This one right here, this tiny house I've been in over a year, going on 2 years. This is by far the best place. And my rent has always been 600. I started off 600 EC. And I'm explaining that to you. That's EC dollar. 600 EC is 200 US. Like 222 US. Then my next place was 7. All my places have been 650 EC 7. I had 1.8 and 1.9. I would never go 9 again. EC. And this one right here is by far the best, and it's 8 EC, which is 300 US. Let me show you all my tiny house. For those that have never seen it, hold up. I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna flip the camera. Give me 1 second. Oh, I ain't got no shoes on. And these little pebbles. Let me sit down. Okay. Let me flip. Where's the flip? Hey. Here's my tiny house, guys. And it's beautiful. And I've done a couple videos on my tiny house tour. So just go look at my videos if you want to see the inside. Because I know somebody great say, we want to see the inside. So here it is. And I love it. I absolutely love my tiny house. And it is 800 EC. But I'm gonna also tell you this too. I gotta tell you this. Because I've been island. And I ain't gonna, gaslight you. I ain't gonna gaslight. My tiny house is the most beautiful tiny house on this entire island. And that's the truth. And I got it. But there's some beautiful apartments. Apartments are set up so beautiful. I got a rate guy. His name is Chris Edwards. I have his WhatsApp number. If anybody wants it, just put it in the chat. I'll make sure you get it. He's awesome because you can call him before you even get it. Tell him what you want. He'll send you pictures, tell you the price, and you can talk to him like you're a local. I want local price. See, I didn't come showing up like a tourist. I just want something nice because you ain't gonna give me no 1,400 US a month. No. Now, you can. Hey, I said I want 8. This is 8, y'all. 800 is 300 US a month. I pay 800 EC. And I'm so excited. I love her. So I call her. I've been studying how to build tiny houses. So how much should I budget for rent? So there you go. I would do up to 1,000 EC. Just, 1,000 EC is 377 US. So maybe 400 US, just to be on the safe side. Remember, you got to feed yourself. It takes 200 EC a week to feed me if I want to eat the way I like to eat. If I want my shrimp, if I want my fish, if I want my lobster. But because I had that cholesterol scare, I got to ease up on the shrimp and lobster. I love lobster, but I know I got to ease up. And this is fresh water here. They can go, all I got to do is say the word lobster, and they'll go grabbing all these big, long lobsters, and that's cholesterol. So I got to be careful. So I'm going to say between 150 and 200 EC, that's less than $80 a week to feed me alone. I like to eat sometimes like I like to eat. I love my tacos. I would like to make them fresh myself and all that stuff. And a couple of days a week, I like to treat myself out to dinner. So I'll go find me a nice restaurant or lunch, and I'll just go sit and chill and make me a video. And it helps me with my self-love, So, yes, that's that. Damali, thank you. You said you mentioned moringa. Do you drink it every day? I drink it, but I am not sure if I can drink it every day. Well, with any herbs, anything you want to space it out. Moringa, I drink more than anything. If I have tea in the morning, let me tell you something about moringa, because I don't only love hot tea, because I know it's good for me. Hot tea in the morning. But when I come home, and when I'm done at 2 o'clock, when I come home and enter here, I'll be taking off my clothes before I get in there. I want iced tea with squeezed lemon, and it'd be moringa. I keep some in the refrigerator. I use my rainwater, and I make me cold moringa tea. That be in the fridge. As a matter of fact, I freeze it and sit it out on the counter when I come. But I keep my moringa on the stove in the morning. But now I put these other herbs in here. Oh, and I also had spice in here. Cinnamon bark from off the tree. I don't want to forget that one. Yes, this pot is loaded, baby. And the smell. So, yes. I would say every other day, every 3 days, because one of the sisters that orders from me, she lives in Jersey. She said, Natural, I takes me a cup to sip on while I'm at work. She said, that thing had me going to the bathroom door number 2. Remember, these things can be great detoxers, but it don't do me like that. Now, in the sea moss, I take my sea moss in the morning when I first get up, almost before I brush my teeth, because I know I'm going to go to the bathroom before I walk out this door, and it feels so good to go to the bathroom and then walk out the door. I'm talking about cleansing yourself. So you don't have to do it every day, but you don't want it to be maybe 2-3 times a week. It's sufficient. And don't forget those moringa leaves. If you're using a leaf, I don't know if you're using leaf or powder, Damali. Leaf is the most potent part of the tree, so I don't mash it up to powder. If I got the most potent part, I ain't messing with it. But those leaves, do not throw them away, because you can put them on your skin. Oh, yes. Or you can season your food with them. Say if you're cooking a pot of rice, I'm just calling some food. When it's done, sprinkle it. Just like any other sprinkle parsley or those used leaves I'm talking about. Do not throw your moringa leaves away. Even if you get a pizza for you and your grandchildren or you and your children. Sprinkle 6 months and above can have moringa. And guess what it's good for? You know how our children go to school and they label them with all that ADHD and DDDD and da-da-da-da. Put that moringa on their pizza, or give them a little bit of moringa tea in their cup. Put a little honey in it, squeeze a little lemon, make it nice for them. I bet you them teachers going to say, wow, something's changing about little Hakeem. Something's changing. He's sitting more. He's more focused. I'm telling you, I got too many testimony stories when I hold my workshops. People have been with me for a long time seeking. Baby, we have found the solutions. Yes. And I was looking at a chart today, and then I'm going to get back to the questions. I was looking at a chart today that came through. Somebody sent it to me, and they was putting in order of the Caribbean islands, the men who suffer with prostate cancer. The highest was Grenada. I said, wait a minute. We sitting on top of the gold, soursop leaf. Cancer, listen, it's just like COVID. You want to make COVID mad? Eat sea moss. You want to make cancer mad? Drink soursop leaf and put it in your life. We sitting on the gold. Everybody's yard got a soursop leaf tree in it, or your neighbor got one. We number one. That's because the men don't want to get them tests. They don't want nobody to go up in it. Too many of our men is just drinking, and they done lost focus. Come on. They got to do better. Could y'all please hit the thumbs up, hit the like button? Thank you very much. And if you want to be extra generous, our super chat thing is going on. Yup, it's up there. If you want to be a little generous, don't be shy. Don't be shy, y'all. Thanks for the love. Okay. So I hope you got that, Sanav. Damali, you are so appreciated. I hope you got the moringa thing. Yes, you don't have to have every day, maybe every 2-3 days or 2-3 times a week. Just a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, something like that. Or on the weekends, but you life and you want to set a regular schedule. Whatever your regular is perfect. Nobody says Jamaica here. Jamaica. It's my niece. Karen says, hey, Jamaica. Missy Elliott Sunshine. Oh, I gave her this beautiful name. Hi, Jamaica. That's my niece, my great niece. I love you. Auntie Natural loves you. Jamaica, the last time we spoke, you said you was going to get your passport and come to Grenada and visit Auntie Natural. I have not forgotten that. Now, yes, I'm exposing you. I love you. Tell my niece Karen I love her. And I'll be reaching out to her soon, real soon, because we need to talk. We haven't talked in a while. Thank you for being here, Jamaica. Please hit the subscribe button, Niecy. My family's here, y'all. And please hit the thumbs up button for Auntie Natural. Thank you, baby. I love you. Sanav, $200. Wow, that is truly amazing. And that's EC dollars. So just remember this. Say you come here with 5,000 US dollars. I'm just giving you a number. 5,000 US dollars. When you get here, it's $13,000. You'll be doing good. You just budget your money. You take your time. Um, you do like me. If you see, I live closer to the earth, and I just found a mandarin tree down in the back of my house. I didn't know it was there. My landlord came up with these mandarins. Now I knew breadfruit was back there. I knew fever grass, which is lemongrass. I love lemongrass tea too. Sometimes I'll substitute my lemongrass. And look, by the way, somebody, let me show you what somebody just gave me, y'all. They know I love lemongrass so much. They said, here, natural. So I got it sitting in water now. But I think when I'm done with y'all, I'm going to dump the water. I'll go put some soil in here. This is lemongrass. You talk about healing yourself. And this is my favorite tea outside of moringa. I love all herbal tea. I ain't going to say my favorite. They blessed me with this. It got the roots on it. Y'all, look, the roots down there. That's the roots. Look what they gave me. Look. I'm rich. Yeah, so I set it in water. And I got to get me a pot. I really want to wait for a pot. I don't want to transfer it. Hey, those are kind of gifts that make me happy. So if you do more stuff like that and start trading off, meet a few people, y'all trade, y'all barter. I got breadfruit back there. If you know breadfruit, it's a whole tree back there, y'all. That's food. Soursep trees over here, the cancer tree, the actual fruit is on there. And then the leaf is part of my business. So my entire business is wrapped around me. My moringa trees, I'm looking at them. 1, 2. My soursep tree right down here in the yard, I'm looking at. It's right there. It's on where I live. It don't get no better than this. It don't get no better than this. So let me see. Jamaica. Okay, Drake's bestie. Hi, Drake. Welcome, Drake's bestie. Hi, Drake's bestie. Is it seaside? You talking about where I live in Mount Morris? Is what seaside? Yeah, Mount Morris is little. I don't have a view. Oh, thank you. Now, who's this beautiful person? Thank you so much. Elaine, and blessed the sister with $10. Sister, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Good love. Let's celebrate my first super. That's my first super on a live. Yay! That's my first one, y'all. I'm excited. We're going here. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, neighbors. I'm on a live. I'm excited over here. My neighbors are walking by. This is a beautiful village to walk. Look, now the dog's barking, making noise we can't hear. Okay, I'm trying to move the thing out the way so I can see. What do I do with it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's still in my way. Is it seaside? Now, Drake's Betsy said, is it seaside? Mount Morris is definitely everybody's house I've been in prior to me living here. Their balconies, their verandas were straight. One of my nieces came here back in 2016. And a lady that was a good supporter of my business, she passed away now. Well, she lived here in Mount Morris. I didn't know Mount Morris yet. And when we went to her house, my niece was just sitting on her veranda over there looking like this and just staring. And she was stuck because it was just a beautiful sea, the beautiful ocean. And my friend wanted her to see that side of living. And she invited us for breakfast. Breakfast turned into lunch. Lunch turned into dinner. It was she was the youngest one there. It was all my friends. But she really enjoyed herself. And it was seaside. So yes, Moringa is wrapped up, Mount Morris, the village where I live, is wrapped around the sea. Now, if I walk up to the bus that way and then look over, that's all you see is the ocean. So everywhere you go, you're wrapped around, you're on an island. So everywhere can be seaside for real. Now, as far as viewing it, I just have to walk right up the road and then I can see everything. Yeah. So yes, if that's what you're asking, Drake's Betsy. Damali said, don't worry about the shoes. Step into the electrical energy, queen mother. I know that's right. I know that's right. We got to stay grounded. And this is a place where I can do it. We're talking about free. We're talking about a brown woman preferring to live abroad, born and raised in America. This is the best decision I could have made for myself. One thing y'all gonna be able to say when Natural leaves this earth, y'all gonna be able to say Natural died doing exactly what she loved. Don't be crying, just wear all white or colors. Because I look color, I'm a firm believer, color brings joy to one's life, and all white is pure. Natural is, she died doing what she loved. That's it. That's it. All y'all gonna have to do is go pick up my ashes. Don't worry about all that. None of that. Just go to the place. It's gonna be ready to pick up the ashes, call in the drummers and let them drum my spirit into the next life. Go to the beach. Y'all gonna have a few numbers to call. Y'all gonna call them. The drummers know who they are, and they're gonna show up and they're gonna get the drumming, and y'all just have a good time, and y'all gonna sprinkle my ashes in that beautiful, clear, see to the bottom little fishies. Oh, beautiful. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. So yes, get grounded. Get grounded. Home is beautiful. Thank you, Damali. I love my tiny house. Let me tell you something about me. I used to date a guy. He was Jamaican, but he lived in the UK in London for like 30 years. And we dated about 5 years. Nice, good relationship too. Why did I do that? Oh, the one thing we had in common, y'all, we over our hour. The one thing we had in common was sustainable living. So it could only have been a tiny house or a container home. And that's something else I love too, y'all. If somebody could cut out my doors, because it's pure steel, or cut out my windows, after that, I could do the rest of the work myself. I'm telling you, I've been studying this stuff for about 15 years. That's what him and I had in common. We talked about it. We YouTube it. That's what we was going to do, had our relationship survive. And cob homes. Oh God, they were real prevalent in Africa. And they were round. Traditional homes were roundables, made from mud, clay, sand, and straw. Every now and then they would use a little cow dung. The strongest, sturdiest house, the most naturalist house you could ever build. Good for any allergies, any breathing. All this concrete we live in is not good. We talking about natural living. So those are the only 3 ways I'll live today until I die. Tiny house, container home, or cob. There's no rules to cob. Children can help build a cob. Or you make them balls and stack that house up, y'all. I could do it. They heat themselves in the winter. They cool themselves in the summer. It's heavy. It's heavy. Natural, sustainable living is heavy, y'all. Check it out on YouTube if you haven't. Thank you, Damali. I love my home. Pretty. So pretty. Oh, thank you, Sanaf. Thank you. That's my tiny home. And if you go check my tiny tiny home, what did I call it? Tiny house. When I show you the inside, you'll know it when you come to it because the house is on the profile picture. What about electric and water? Thank you, Elaine. Good one. My water is so low that my landlord don't even come with the bill until like 3 months later. And then it'll be like $60 to $80. Their money, which is about 12 US is 30 EC. So 15 US is 40 EC. 20 US is 50. So I can give her like 25, 30 US for 3 months. And that's 65 to 80 EC. Yeah. And my electric be about 100 and something their money a month. So 50 US is 134 EC. It'd be about 50 US a month. I'm telling you, y'all. This thing is real. There is nowhere. The last time I went, and that's one of my things on here, more financial freedom. and the rising cost of living in the U.S. That was two of them. Well, we're just going into it. And last time I went home to America, I wanted to cry for my friends because their rents was like from 1,900 to 3,000 U.S. dollars. Like this shit is going up. Like last time I lived in America, I said, what happened to 600, 700, 800 a month? They said that shit don't exist anymore unless you rent a room. I'm like, get out of here. All my little one-bedroom apartments was really cute. I lived in Castlebrook, and it's beautiful. I think it was $750. They said, this shit, what? $1,750. I said, no. I said, I won't be able to live in America no more. I won't be able to live in America no more, y'all. And guess what? I ain't interested because they're going to put me between some concrete walls with not too much green. I'm wrapped around all green. Look at me, y'all. This is what turns me on. This is my view. I'm sitting on my veranda. I want to breathe properly. All the way down the road. I want to breathe properly. Green gives oxygen. Ain't nothing but food wrapped all around me. If I take you around the back of my house, that's my landlord. No. They went away for the weekend, though. Somebody did. She did. Yeah, so I'm just saying, it ain't no reason to be sitting in America if you're dreaming, you're going. I ain't saying this thing is for everybody. Just that's like trying. I don't say entrepreneurship's for everybody, but I'm telling you, this is the best life I've ever known. Even when they get on my nerves, you can't beat that. I ain't interested in America no more. It's just the way the thing go. I ain't interested. So that's the electric and water. So now how about utilities, electric, gas, and water? Ain't no gas. We cooking gas. Cooking gas. I have to show y'all one day cooking gas that I cook with, and it's $40. The cooking gas lasts you about 2 to 3 months. And you pay 40 of their dollars. So that's $15 for about every 3 months. You go get a new cooking gas tank, it'll run out. You try to keep 2. I got 2. And you take it to get it filled, and you come back home and hook it up, put it under your counter, and that's how you cook, baby. Or you build you a fire outside and you cook outside on a fire, which is the best cooking ever. That's the best way to cook opposed to these pots. Unless you got some really, really good pots. But for real, we talking healthy. We getting older. We want to be healthier. We want our skin to be clear. We want our bodies to be healed. So cook outside on the fire. That's why you see a lot of people in Africa. I don't care how big and beautiful the house is, the big house, you'll see that yaba pot on that fire outside. I've learned so much through living an international life. And it's all about healing. I'm getting older. I know I'm not no medicinal person. I don't even want your pills. I don't want you to write a script. But I do like to go see what's happening with me. But guess what? Every time I go to the doctor, so now I've said, what's at me? Okay, so now I will. Now, wait a minute. I do got your number, don't I? I think I do. I got it. I will WhatsApp you. If not, I'll inbox you and you'll give it to me. I said something, y'all, that made me forget what I was saying. Drake's Betsy said, is your place seaside? Okay, so not quite. I'm so close. I can hear, I can smell the ocean. But all I got to do is literally walk up. You know what's blocking me from seeing the seaside is the trees. So I won't say I'm not seaside. But when I hear seaside, I mean, can you actually sit on your veranda and see it? No. But if I walk up, not even, it's like walking up to the bus stop, which I do every morning. Walk up, and I look over to the right, and I stand there, and I go, wow. Wow, that's what I do every morning. So it's just up the road, and you'll be able to see the sea. Yes, Drake's Betsy. Carlana is here. Hello, darling. I love you, Carlana. So listen, guys, if you looked at my last video, and we talked about these 3 local, beautiful goddess sistren, I think that's the name of the video, who orchestrated this whole master. So this Miss Carlana McGuire is one of them. She's here. Um, it was absolutely stunning. Watch the video, please. I just uploaded. As a matter of fact, it's my last video. This live will be next after. Please check it out. That way you'll get to see some of what the island has to offer. For us brown women. These sisters are local, and then you'll get an idea of how you will want to build your community. Because you got to build a community everywhere you go. No man is an island. You don't get to live in this world. Well, you can try to live in this world by yourself, but it's going to be very difficult. I'm here to tell you. So wherever you go, you got to build community. Carlana is one of my community members. Yes, we don't see each other all the time, but I know who I'm going to call if something go down, and she's going to be one of them. Yeah, so, and plus she's a businesswoman. She's an entrepreneur. She's everything that I am. And she's wonderful. She's local. So I just got this thing where wherever you go, remember you got to build community. I got a group of women in my life. I don't see them all the time, like I said. Maybe about 5. But I'm telling you, they're everything I ever asked the Creator for. And that's one thing about living international. The Creator will put the exact, if you trust the Creator, like you say you do. I hear a lot of people running around talking about how they trust them. But when it's time to trust them, they moving like they don't really trust them. Because moving international, not knowing nobody, people say, Natural, you didn't know nobody. That's trusting him. I trusted that he was going to do everything I needed him to do. And he was going to put everything and everybody in my path. Thank you, Carlana. Thank you, Carlana. Paperclip Limited. That's her business. Check it out, y'all, because you might never know when you got to use her. And plus, I know a lot of locals watch my channel and support me, which I am so grateful for. I'm so grateful. I was looking at my analytics the other day, and it was showing you who supports you by countries, by states. And I'm telling you, America is right there with Grenada. And I said, wow, Natural, you really built a community. It's the states, and then it's Grenada, and the numbers is back to back. And I said, I know that's right. I've built my community. That's love. You got to share yourself with people. Oh, wait a minute, Carlana. It was meant. I thought it was time. Because there's a small time like that. Look, this is it now, Carlana. Okay, guys, let me go back, because they was asking me what's in that cup. And I was telling them all the love that was in that cup, right? And I called that baby time. That was meant. Stop playing. Stop playing. It was her and her king man. And by the way, Carlana is newly married. I'm newly divorced. She's newly married. Look, Carlana, she got the best husband ever. I really wish. So, Carlana, I'm great. Get me a pot. And the soil's right across the street. And I didn't want this to just sit. So, look, I got my roots sitting. Carlana is the one who blessed me. Her and her king man. He's a farmer, y'all. You got to have a farmer in your life when you move international. Places like this, Africa or the Caribbean. You got to have a taxi driver in your life, just in case something happened. You got to have a fisherman in your life if you want fresh fish. You got to have certain things you must have. There's a whole list. Maybe I'll do the next video, the next live. Things you must have if you plan on living. You want a farmer, you want a fisherman, and a taxi driver. Those 3 you got to have, because you never know. But anyway, let me stop. We are way over our time. Okay, Selena, welcome. Hello, lady. Damali, thank you for the info. I was doing like that. The leaves, woo, I never knew that about the face nor the cooking. Yes, do not throw your moringa leaves away. That's medicine. The entire moringa tree is medicine. There's actually an elixir that seeps out of the tree that works like, remember when we were children and we would get sick? And our parents will rub Vicks on our chest. That elixir, it's one that seeps out of the moringa tree, and it gets hard. And if you put it in a hot pot of water, it'll light your whole house up, baby. Everybody gonna heal. Sinus is gonna open and everything. Thank you so much for them hearts. I see that love y'all sharing. Yes, save those leaves. Do not throw them away. Put them in a cool, dry place next to you in the refrigerator. Yes, rub them on your skin. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Good day, gentlemen. And they're actually building a house next here, and I've been watching them build this house. It reminds me of when I built my house on the island of Antigua and Barbuda. Beautiful, and it's bringing back memories for me. So yes, and cook. I don't care if it's a pot of rice after it's done. Selena J, did I say welcome? Yeah, thank you, Selena. Yes, sprinkle your food, your pea, anything. If you're cooking fish, when it's done, sprinkle some on top. Absolutely. Don't throw them leaves away. The goal is to consume that whole tree. Whenever you come across a moringa tree, that's food. And I never knew about the face or cooking. I thought the leaves, I threw the leaves out Sunday. That's okay. You'll get some more. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. So now I said, I use herbs to heal my husband's diabetes. Beautiful. I just can't quite get that blood pressure right for me, Queen. Honey, I'm telling you what to do. Moringa took me off of blood pressure and cholesterol. You got it. Look, your girl got it right here. Yes, we sell $20 bags, 40, 60, and 80. And you can order easily. Just click the link in my bio section. Take you right to my Etsy page. This is drying. This is your moringa. This is your moringa, Queen. You don't have to suffer anymore. And look, we got flowers in. You see the flowers? Yeah, we got flowers in them. That's the flower of the moringa tree. There it is. That is my business. We specialize. Listen, we specialize. So it's no more excuses. And Trump done took my Medicaid card. This is all I got now. I got to do the right thing. So it pushes me to not be worrying about no script that the doctor could possibly write, because I ain't taking your pills anyway. I'm going to go somewhere and research how to heal it. That's how I got with moringa. I had a blood pressure scare coming from South Africa. Oh, them dogs is loud. They said, natural, your blood pressure is high. I can't be, because we had to take such a thorough physical. Baby, I was on blood pressure and cholesterol medicine for about 4 months. So it's over. I bet you this is your solution right here. Was it the benefit of the face? What is the benefit of the face? Clear skin, any kind of acne, any kind of, like, for instance, I get a little hair, y'all don't tell nobody. So I took the razor and went like this, and it nipped me right here. And honey, it's almost gone. I can't even feel it no more, because I took my moringa leaves and went like this. And I also, when you do your sea moss gel, which I keep in my refrigerator, because that replenishes cartilage. That's saving my next knee surgery. That's a whole nother thing. I also did a sea moss gel facial. I promise you, I can't feel it. It was here, and it was just yesterday. I nipped it, just nipped it. I seen a little gray hair coming out. And I went like this. So yeah, honey, Grenada is the spice aisle, the aisle of spice. And that's all I'm going to say. There is no spice or herb that does not grow here. Probably one you might have a difficult time finding. You probably have to go up in the hills with the Rastaman. Oh, but baby, that herb is here. This is a very medicinal. This is a God-centered. The creator has bought his hand. Listen, that's why when people send me, oh, look at the poor little children, honey. What's your definition of rich and poor? Look at the poor little children with no shoes on. I said, look, you need to take them big Timberlands off you got and go get grounded somewhere, honey. We rich over here. We rich on all them herbs I just showed you fever grass over here. I just showed you moringa over here. I just told you what this was. This is all Grenada's blessings. My entire business is off of the resources of Grenada. Sea moss, moringa, sarasat. Sea moss, 92 healing properties. Moringa, 96 healing properties. And sarasat leaf got cancer covered. Everybody calling, well, do you sell it? You said, no, baby, if I got 96, 92 and cancer, what else do I need? That's it. So yes. Yes, Sanav. I'm going to inbox you and we're going to talk about it. I'll text you. Don't worry. We're going to get you right. That's the benefit of the face, Damali. Yes. To keep your skin. People always saying, natural, what you use? What you use? And that's why I'll be doing them special. I just make sure these herbs is in my life, and I don't forget my sea moss gel facials. I could be washing my clothes on a Sunday morning and I'll just wipe my face, put my sea moss gel on in the circular motion, let it dry, it gets real stiff. You won't be able to stretch your face. And then get my shower and just take it off. And that thing be nice. Put some coconut oil on it. And I'll be like, yes, yes. So yes. Uh-oh, our girl is here. ECM Real Stuff TV. Hey, Naturals. Hey, that's my girl. Another YouTuber, y'all. Y'all got to check these YouTubers that are in my life. I have followed them. I have watched them. And it's how I got my first YouTube paycheck last week, through watching these ladies. They here. They here in the chat, y'all. Hey, EC Emily. Nobody, my niece. I don't like nobody because you're everything. You're somebody. Can you change your channel name to somebody, please? Nisi said, I love you too. I've been busy. Just graduated college. Y'all, please give my niece a hand. Yay. Yay. She's educated like her auntie. And I've sat on the island of Grenada under the palm trees and made myself double mastered. Hey, Elaine, I can't express enough, y'all, because Elaine sent this $10, right? And it's my first one ever. I'm excited. I'm the type of person to get excited. Yes, I'm excited. Thank you so much, Queen. You done blessed the Queen. I tell you. Yup. Sanal. Oh, 13,000. I would be rich. Girl, bring yourself $5,000. And when you get it, 5,000 US is 13,000. 10,000 is 26,000. And you'll be able to be comfortable. Yes. And then you just do what you do, figure out what you're going to do. Come on. Come. Yes. I'm telling y'all the truth, too. Selena J. Oh, you're in Mount Morris. I am in Mount Morris. Do you know Mount Morris, Selena? Are you local? Where are you chiming in from, Selena? You know Mount Morris? That's my village. I've lived in almost every village. Judy Antwine is here, y'all. Judy Antwine is here. Now, this is the other video. Oh, they chiming in today. Y'all ain't keeping me on here. Oh, no, we almost 2 hours. I love y'all. I got to fix my okras. I'm hungry. Okay, wait a minute. Judy Antwine is also Craft Cottage. She's Amajaba. She's our African drum dancer. Now, if you look back 3 videos back, and you'll see us dancing. Well, it was Judy Antwine, Craft Cottage, Amajaba. It was her Earth Day celebration. And because she's our African drum dancer, her man, she got her own private drummer, and he got his own private dancer. So he drummed, him and the next drummer, they drummed for us. And Amos the teacher, of course. And she danced with all of us. And we just want to know when is the next one. Please watch the video. It was Amajaba's Earth Day celebration. You'll see her dancing and you'll hear the drumming. Check her out. Judy is here. She said, Moringa and Soursat woman. Simos Uman. That's my sister. Once again, she's part of my community. Like, I wouldn't trade her for the world. Like, I'm so grateful for you. I'm telling you in front of 29 people right now. I'm so grateful to have you in my life. I wouldn't want to do Grenada without you. Thank you so much. And I promise you I'm going to leave y'all. Wait a minute. Michelle Teka. Hey, Michelle, your energy is everything. Michelle, when I come, I have some stuff I'm bringing you from Brooklyn. Michelle, when you come, you make sure you let me know so I can welcome you properly. I love you, and your energy's warm too. I can tell when energy is welcoming and warm through the chat. See, that's energy. Thank you so much, Queen Goddess. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. When you coming? When you coming, sister? Sanab, the rent is too dang on high. I know it is. In America, right? Natural is telling the truth. It's ridiculous. You right, makes you want to cry. When my friends in America was telling me the prices of the rent now in America, I almost start crying for them. I said, yo, I won't be able to live in America anymore. When I say won't be able, I'm not into the last house I lived in when I came from Antigua. I tried to go back and live in America, and I tried Virgin Islands. I was trying to stay on. We got a little paradise too, Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. Thomas, still U.S. territory. But I said I was trying not to leave the country because everybody was like, "Dang, you just got back here. Where you going now?" So I went and lived in Virgin Islands. Wait a minute. What? Oh, but before that, the time in America, I stayed in $1,000 a month, and I promise you, it had 3 bedrooms, a basement. I didn't need all that. It's just me, y'all. It's just me. And I'm not interested in giving nobody $1,000 a month about nothing. Nothing. It's just that I knew I wasn't gonna be there long. I wanted to be comfortable, and I had the money. And technically, I was coming from being a school teacher in Antigua, but technically, when I arrived, I had no job. So the landlord, I know money talks. So I said, look, how about I pay you up 7 months in advance? He said, you're gonna pay me 7 months rent? $7,000 right there. What? And I stayed a year, but I vowed to the heavens and the gods, I vowed for real, that I would never live in anything for $1,000 ever. So living here at $800 EC a month, which is 300 EC, that's where I'm supposed to be. My name is Natural. I'm supposed to be living sustainable and closer to the earth and smart. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Even the 4-bedroom house that I bought and sold before I went to Antigua, I bought it and sold it because that's what everybody else was doing. See, when you live in America, that rat race will kill you. They'll have you thinking like you gotta do with. Guess what else I found out about me? I only like used vehicles. Now, the last one I had, the one that was stolen, the one that I'm going through the case with, was in 2013. It was perfect. It was like brand new because the cars that come here are from Japan. And I learned that Japanese don't drive their cars through the week. They only drive them on the weekends to take their family out. Through the week, they catch the bus, they catch taxis and Ubers. They smart. And then on the weekends, they go out on family outings. So when the cars get here, 2013, here's a brand new car. I'm talking not a scratch, not a dent, not a look. The mileage is perfect on it. So you get a 2013 here, you in. You bring about, I paid $27,000 for that. The insurance is just paying me off for that, but I wouldn't even pay that much no more. My next one, I'm gonna take y'all car shopping with me in about a week. Y'all gonna see what it's like to car shop for a nice used car in Grenada. You're gonna see how much I'm spending and everything, and y'all gonna be like, oh shit, I'm packing tomorrow. I'm out of here. Trust me on that one. So I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, and it made me want to cry. I did cry. So now when my friends started telling me how much their rent was and they was crying, they had no choice. I'm like, geez, homelessness is on the rise in the U.S. Crazy. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Cass Wilms, hello, sister. Welcome, Cass. Welcome to the live. I promise you, I'm going to leave y'all. We are 2 hours in. Sanav, did you ship anything or bring anything from the U.S. with you or just got everything once you got there? I bought 1 barrel and 2 suitcases on purpose. It took me some time after I sold my house. So that was 2006. Remember, I ain't get here to 2000. When did I move here? 2016? 2025? Yeah, because it's 9 years here. I came here with 1 barrel, 2 suitcases. I purposely worked on, you know how you ask yourself, what you working on? We write in our journals all day, what we working on? Mine was to downsize my life. Remember, I was coming from South Africa and all these places, so I'm tired of dragging around a suitcase. I'm getting older. I ain't on no backpacks, on no, I don't know. So I said, this is what I'm doing. I'm downsizing. Even living here now, If something is in this tiny house for a year, I've been there almost 2 years, and I ain't touched it all year, it got to go. It's a suitcase under bed now with clothes in it. I don't even know what in it. Guess what I'm going to have is a yard sale. Because I made me all new clothes. Remember, I travel with my sewing machine, y'all. I make all my clothes. I'm real sustainable. So when I go to America, I get crazy and start seeing fabric, especially this kind of fabric, because they don't have this here. So I like all my clothes made of this. They call it cheesecloth here. We call it double gauze. They don't really have it. They have a few colors. And I love this for the islands. So I'll go to America and make all my clothes and come back here and won't have enough space in my little closet. So some stuff gotta go, especially if I ain't wore it all year. It's a few pieces I ain't touched all year. I'm downsizing. My friend Nzinga watched me till she couldn't watch me no more. And she said, now she lives in Belize now. She said, Natural, I've watched you. I got to do it. She said, my only concern is spending time with my grandchildren. I said, listen to yourself. How about bring your grandchildren over here every summer? Don't they go to grandma's house every summer? Did y'all used to do? Guess where they be at? Every summer, over here peeling back mangoes with their, I said, she done taught her how to properly eat a mango. Yes, and she ain't got to miss them. She chose Belize. I chose here. But she downsized and she called me over. She said, Natural, come help me pack my 1 barrel and 2 suitcases. I promised myself my whole life consists of 1 barrel. And most of it is my African art that goes on my walls. Most of the places here come furnished, but you don't have to get it furnished. You can get it unfurnished. So my furnished was a king size bed, but I had my own mattress on top. So I got it doubled up, got it high like I like it. And they had a cute little love seat in here that I kept. I loved it. And I got my African mud cloth thrown across the back. I got a tiny house. Y'all don't need a whole bunch of furniture. For real, I want bean bags and plants. If my knees wasn't all jacked up, I'd be sitting on the floor Indian style and everybody come in, remove your shoes, and let's sit down and get it on. But I do have a love seat, and I do got a little table. Maybe I'll update my house tour one day, because you do got to go back a few videos to see the house tour. But so I shipped my barrel. Yeah, you ship your barrel before it gets back. And I even shipped one back this time, only because I wanted some seaweed and those potato chips that come from, what's the health food store we got? They dripped in olive oil. The whole barrel was filled with chips and seaweed from Trader Joe's. Don't tell nobody. That's what was in my barrel. It ain't no nonsense, right? And I could use my barrel to collect my rainwater. So that's what we did. I got the plastic barrel for the first time. So I did come back with a barrel and my 2 suitcases. That's my whole life. I ain't dragging no crap around no more. Who need a whole bunch of stuff? When I moved the first time and went to Antigua, I sold everything in my house. First of all, they couldn't even believe I was selling my house. And I made a conscious decision, swore to the heavens and the gods, I ain't getting attached to things and stuff no more. No. For what, Natural? My life is beautiful and free. I want a feng shui life where everything is gone just like that. Hello, how's everyone? Yes, I'm on a live. I'm a little excited. They all walking and stuff. I might need to join my neighbors. What's that? Oh, that's something. Oh, that's something on the thing. So yes, Sanab. So that's all I ship. 1 barrel, and I had my 2 suitcases. My barrel go about 2 weeks before I do, because it'll take about 3 weeks to get here. It came, I got back here, and it still wasn't here for about another week. So Cass said, I am NYC, New York, and rent is ridiculous. Oh God, Cass. Rent was already ridiculous in New York. When I went to New York to visit my cousins, she had a roommate. It was 2 of them, and I think they was both paying $1,300. That's ridiculous. And that was back when. Cass, I'm telling you, I know. I'm telling you, I don't, and then with Trump, we ain't gonna start talking about him, but I'm praying for all my people. I'm holding space. I am meditating. Y'all in my meditations, because it's just a matter of time, though. I think it's gonna be over. Just like we had to wing COVID, we're gonna have to wing Trump. And I'm just gonna be over soon. There ain't nowhere in the world nobody gonna be able to survive under that. We'll leave that there. I ain't put my energy on that one. But Cass, we happy to have you here. Terrico Fernando, welcome. Cass said that's right about building community. It is. And that's what our channel is about, building community. That's why we here, y'all. This platform is because the Creator has blessed me with everywhere I asked, He let me go. And if y'all was to go back to any of them places with me right now, whether it's Antigua, Barbuda, whether it's South Africa, whether it's Rwanda, whether it's Virgin Islands, whether it's Grenada, and without me, and say Natural sent me, or South Africa, Nokukanya, Kumalo sent me, or Rwanda, Mutesi sent me, because you're going to have a naming ceremony. You ain't leaving Africa without getting them African names back. They're going to say, really, they're going to take care of you just like they took care of me, because I'm sure I left my footprint. I built community, because when I return, I'm going to look for them. They my family. And they'll take care of you if I send you on my name. That's building community. You come to Grenada and come down to the market, whether I'm there or not, and say, it's natural. They're going to say, natural, African lady. Who are you? And if I ain't there, they're going to take care of you. They're going to make sure they get me on the phone, I guarantee you, without me saying nothing. That's called building community. Carlana say, yes, man. Mint, a Jamaican mint. Yes, baby. Them roots be looking good. Thank you, King Man, your farmer King Man. Tell them Natural is enjoying all of it. And I'm sharing all the goodness with my YouTube family. I wish they could taste it. Maybe one day when we finally meet in person. I'm starting to meet a lot of my YouTube subscribers, y'all. My hubby is a farmer too. Wonderful. I seen that, Sanab. I said, wow, Sanab got a farmer husband. Get out of here. You better go, girl. Good stuff. I love it. I love you guys too. What did you use for diabetes? Well, I don't have diabetes, but I had went to one of my doctor appointments and he said, Natural, be careful with your numbers, because if you get to this, you're going to be pre-diabetic. He said, you don't want to go over this. I think it was 7.7.0 or something, because you'll be full diabetic. Honey, moringa. This is what I want you to do. Cass, I want you to Google the healing properties of moringa, the 96 healing properties. Or what is moringa good for? It's going to show you blood pressure control, cholesterol, diabetes control, urinary tract infection. It's going to show you anything that possibly plagues our body. Them 96 healing properties is real. So what I've been doing, I went back last time to my doctor just last year. I wasn't going to go this year, but I said I'm going to go and make it my last year, because I got to apply for my Social Security in August anyway. And hoping Trump don't do nothing with that. Oh, God. Here anyway. And I'll have plenty with me. Wait a minute. What did you use for diabetes? Okay. I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, diabetes control, moringa. And soursap leaf is also good for diabetes control too. So blend the two. I'm a mixer. So my pot on the stove will always have soursap leaf and moringa in it. It gonna turn like a dark brown, a little darker than my skin, a little darker. And you drink your tea in the morning, preferably one at night. Once you sit down, relax, and prop up your feet at the end of the day, have you a cup of tea. That's what I'm doing now. This is my end of the day. Cup of tea, and it's loaded. It's loaded. The clove inside of here and the ginger root is so strong. It tastes like medicine, but good medicine, herbal medicine, not that stuff. You know, when we used to be sick back in the day as children and they go to the pharmacy and get some bottle of something. No, this tastes like good medicine. It tastes like I'm healing when I drink it. And I trust you, when I get back to a doctor, they're going to say, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I'm telling you. I went to my knee replacement doctor last year because he did the right knee. This was before I knew about any of these herbs in 2018, right? He told me this knee wouldn't go past 2019. This was with the sea moss I'm talking about now. And he said, wow, you look good. You're doing well. I said, remember you told me it wouldn't go past 2019, doctor. It's 2024. I was in his office last year. He said, but what are you doing? I said, sea moss. He said, well, I'm going to send you away with this. Keep eating your sea moss because I'm going to keep eating mine. I said, doc, you don't do sea moss. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. I said, take my business card. Wait a minute. We were so loud in the office. The people came in there and said, are y'all okay in here? See, we was in there screaming about sea moss because he know he ain't writing me no scripts for nothing. I couldn't take none of them medicines when I was trying to heal from this knee. This is how I got to the herbs for real. They wrote me oxycodone, Tylenol, codeine, everything with a don and a dean on the end of it. and my body rejected it all. Ooh, I couldn't take it. I had these nightmares. I was killing my niece in my dreams. I said, doctor, it ain't gonna work. So yeah, diabetes, moringa, and soursop leaf. Trust me on this one. But you got to be consistent with it. You got to make it your life. You know how to American Express card, if you got one, the commercial says never leave home without it. Like that. Like you want to make it a part of your life. Like you tell your husband or your wife when you leave in the morning that you love them, and you make sure you commit to that, which I hope we will be doing. You make sure you commit to that just for the connection and the healthiness of the mat. You want to connect with it like that. That's how you want to do it. So Sanav said, I'm going to have to come see you and get me some moringa. Absolutely. Yeah, and then look, you can come see me anytime you choose, but the moringa I ship out daily, honey. I can get that to your front door. It can go out tomorrow with everybody else's orders that go out every single day. Look, the post office is my best friend on this island, for real, you know. Ask Amma. Amma be going to the post office with me saying, let me learn. And they even give me my own custom slips now. And I said, ma'am, why are you giving me these? We're not supposed to have these, are we? It's where the custom slip. She said, no. She said, but we had a meeting about you upstairs yesterday. I said, me? She said, because we thought you could have your packages ready because it'd be holding up the line. I said, what? I got my own stuff. So I'm like a postal worker on my own. I wrap my packages up. I'm at the post office at least 3-4 times a week, shipping out sea moss, moringa, and soursop. And that's real. But you can come any day, every day, to come visit me, and I would love to have you. The island would love to have you. Hey, Wendy, just catching you, Queen. I love you, Wendy. Wendy's another trooper. We be talking to each other on the phone and everything. Thank you, Wendy. Elaine, how long will your products take to get to Myrtle Beach? Hey, Myrtle Beach. That's where my girl coming from. I always tell the states, anywhere in the states, give it 2 weeks. It will not take the entire 2 weeks. Usually a week and 4 days, unless you got a holiday in there, then it will take the 2 weeks. But 2 weeks, I always say give it 2 weeks. We have tracking and everything. You get to see where your package is, and yeah, it's 2 weeks is not a long time, and it's worth it. You getting it straight off the tree. You getting authentic Grenadan, or straight off the tree, sister. Teresa, hey Teresa, how are you, Queen? Sanav, congratulations, niece. Yeah, it said reconnecting for some reason. Okay, guys, look, we're gonna have to get ready to go. Damali, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for all your love. Appreciate all of you guys. Some of you guys may see some moderator action popping up on your name too. Already got one. We got Elaine and we got Damali. I appreciate you guys. Oh gosh, everybody's coming in. Good day, GMS. Wendy said you do energize your audience with your enthusiasm. I love y'all energize me. There's no way. Sanav, we paid $17 and we is tired. For what, Sanav? We are on an acre so we can farm, but it's difficult. It's difficult, and we can't save anything because a dozen of eggs is $12. Y'all pay $1,700? Guess what? You can bring that $1,700 out here and buy your own piece of land. That's all I'm saying. And that's a good way to do citizenship. Once you come buy a piece of land. So 1,700, because let me see. 15 is 40. So 1,500 will be 4,000. Wow. You can come out here and buy your own piece of land. That's all I'm saying. Start your business on it. That's a farming business. You buy a piece of land and start a farming business on it. That's citizenship by investment. That's an easy way in. And you'll have access. I got to figure out how this goes. Once you come out here and buy land, start a business, then you have access to the country. So you're entitled to be here like 6 months on and 6 months off. I think that's how it goes. So then you'll be here 6 months. And if you want to go back to the States and check something out, then you just come back, you're fine. You're fine. You just get your passport stamp. But you have a right to be here, so to speak, because you got land. You got business. Or you just go next door, like I said, to, what's next door? St. Vincent, Trinity and Tobago for the day or something, and you come back. Either way, you have 6 months in. Oh, it's ways, y'all. 1,700. Ooh, you done made my shoulders hurt. Michelle says, waiting for my husband's medical clearance to bring him back. I'm American, but he's Grenadian. He's retired, but I'm not. Well, I wish you guys all the best in his medical clearance. That's right. Come on back and link up with these herbs. Start them herbs now with your husband. Heal him properly. And this is what I always tell people. They said, well, natural, should we keep taking our medications with the herbs? Listen, first of all, I'm not no doctor, so I'm not going to tell you nothing like that. I did what I did. I pulled myself off the medications and shared it with my doctor step by step, but I wouldn't tell anybody, and I wouldn't play with my life. I kept taking the meds until I was actually getting with my doctor, but I weaned myself off. I ain't going to lie. It just happened to work out for me. And every time I go, I was looking at because you can go into your doctor's records online and see your numbers and everything. And I'm like, wow, I did that. And of course, I had to drop a couple pounds and off too. Every time I go back, they be like, Natural, you was 20 pounds lighter. Listen, foods are different here. The food's not tainted like it is in America. Them chickens and fishes and everything frozen that y'all be buying, how you think it's going to stay right? They got to inject that with something. Put it in the supermarket and wait for you to come buy it. No, this is fresh out the water. From the water to he clean and gutted. You want your hairs left on her, you know? Sister Michelle, I'm wishing you and your husband all the best in his healing. I'm going to hold space for you and your husband that he gets a good, clean bill of health that he can travel and link up. We got too many herbologists here. We got too many herbs. Y'all, we done stayed on the live so long that the thing is cutting off and cutting on. I'm leaving y'all. What can we take for acid reflux? Trini Queen, why y'all coming in all late and wrong? I'm leaving. I'm going to answer Sister Michelle's last question. Let me tell you about acid reflux. I got a story, and then I'm leaving y'all because we done stayed on the live so long, the thing got to keep clicking in saying reconnected. I'm going to hurt y'all. So listen, when I first left the States, going to Antigua and Barbuda, my pleasure, Queen Love. We love you more, yes. I was going to Antigua and Barbuda, right? Going to live, packed up. I'm out of here. And you're welcome, Sanав. You're welcome. And I suffered with acid reflux so bad that I used to push this in because it would burn me here. Some people get it up in the chest. Mine was right under my breast, and all I could do, let me show you my hands. All I could do was, it would hurt me. It was so bad. It was so bad I couldn't lean back. I had to sleep like a 3/4 angle. As if I tried to lay back. So I went to the doctors and I said, look, I don't know what's going on. Plus I was eating, I don't know, I still eat the same thing. I still love spicy foods. I don't eat too much. But all the things that I thought I couldn't eat, I still eat. And I said, look, something's going on. They said natural is acid reflux. They had to call the ambulance a couple times. It was making me spit up and vomit. Oh, God. It was bad. So they said, the doctor said, okay, you going to where? I said, Antigua. He said, well, you're going to have to take this. And he gave me, like my shirt was literally full of the medications he was giving me. Guess what it was? Prilosec. Now, Prilosec, the one you can go and pick up, is one behind the counter. They keep under lock and key because it's for the serious acid reflux. But he gave me all these samples because he knew I was leaving. I told him medical wasn't so good here. And this whole shirt was filled up. And I said, what am I going to do with all this? I said, wait a minute, doctor. How long do you want me to take this? He said, for the rest of your life. I said, whose life? So all somebody got to do is tell me some shit like that. And I'm going to do research, right? And I Googled, I got home, I said, I'm not taking no Prilosec, and it wasn't working anyway. How about that? I Googled how to cure acid reflux naturally. Don't forget to put the word naturally on the end. And guess what it said? I don't believe this. God is good. The creator is the bomb. And he said, if you go into a place or if you live in a place where you grow green foods, how about the first husband? He may not have been the best husband for me, but he could grow some food, baby. We had fresh leaf spinach from here all the way up to the back of them trees back there that I showed y'all earlier. The whole neighborhood would come by with a bag and say, can I have some spinach? Every day I'll cook food. Not one day did my food not come out of that garden. That man could grow some food, okay? And it said, if you have access, eat more green foods, it said. Now, I've always thought I love green foods. I keep kale, I keep spinach. I'm a green food eater. It said, eat more green foods. And it said, if you can go somewhere where you can grow more green foods, how about I was walking right into Antigua. I threw that Prilosec away and I start eating green foods. I don't know if it's because they was fresh from my garden out the ground. That's why tonight, when I go in here, all I'm going to have for dinner tonight is green. I'm going to have okras and I'm going to have some plantain, green fig plantain. And I got some sauce. This girl put a pepper sauce together that she makes by hand. And I'm going to dip the plantain in there and I'm going to just have a bowl of okras. That's all I'm eating tonight. I mean, yeah, it's because I didn't make it to the grocery store, but it's still a healthy meal. And I know it's going to be good because I love okras and I love plantain. And I taste that pepper sauce. It's just good. So I'm going to go in here and have me a good meal. I start eating green foods like crazy, like crazier than I had ever eaten them. Green smoothies, green foods, green everything. Because in South Africa, I lacked green foods. It didn't rain in this village I lived in. But sis, I'm telling you, eat more green foods. Whoever asked that question about the acid reflux, eat more green foods. Moringa's green. Citizenship leaf is green. Moringa's food. It's meat. Put it on everything you cook. Eat it dry. Eat it wet. Drink the tea. Eat it. Get it in you. And watch. I promise you. Trini Queen said, yes, it hurt. Like that. I went to the doctor for that today, baby. The doctor ain't going to be able to help you because, sister, it's on your trees is what you need. He going to give you the same thing he gave me, a whole bag of Prilosec. Tell you what, I said, you crazy. I ain't had no, and I had the worst case of it. I couldn't even lay back, y'all. I ain't had no more problems. Don't even think about it because I'm wrapped around green. I'm telling you, green, just think green, and it'll save your life. Yes, I'm going, thank you. I will definitely be eating more green foods. Please, your whole plate, have more green on your food than everything, on your plate than everything else. And get back with me in like 30 days. I guarantee you. I love y'all. I got to go. My okras is waiting. We're going to continue this. So now I've said I had that bad gas too. I know that's right. I could barely stand up. That thing will take you under. Y'all, we've been neglecting ourselves too long, messing around with doctors and their prescriptions. Come on now. We done all took prescriptions all our life. Has it helped us? No. So we got to start thinking. But there is a solution. So if you want your sea moss, moringa, soursop leaf, natural is your girl. I'll make sure it get right to your front door. We use Cash App, and they'll just send me a message. Send me a message. I'll get to it. We'll move over to the Etsy. Just click on the link. It'll take you straight to my Etsy page. And moringa, soursop, and sea moss is right there. And if you need something other than that, just send a message, and we'll just start talking outside of that. It's no big deal. I love y'all. I will see y'all next Monday on the live. And I'm going to make a video pertaining to this because we got some good topics on here that need to be addressed. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. And until next time, love and respect.